Since the end of the 18th century, we have been able to make increasingly effective vaccines, helping us to virtually eliminate several infectious diseases that had previously claimed vast numbers of victims. When a new vaccine is developed, after it has proven effective during animal testing, for the sake of our safety, it has to go through several steps of clinical testing in order to exclude possible severe side effects and prove its efficacy. In the case of vaccine candidates, testing, such as clinical experiments, always consists of 3 strictly controlled phases, after which the follow-up phase of approved vaccines starts, and which, in essence, never actually ends. In the first phase, a possible vaccine is given to only a few healthy volunteers who receive different amounts or doses of the vaccine. They are closely observed to determine whether the potential vaccine is adequately safe. The efficiency of the various doses is also examined to see the strength of the immune reaction the vaccine induces in the volunteers. The second phase includes hundreds of participants, grouped by age, with the therapy dosage that had previously been determined. At this point, the main goal is to determine whether the tested vaccine protects volunteers from the given pathogen, preventing illness. That is, to see whether it is efficient, and if so, how many doses are required. Possible side effects are also examined to see how safe the vaccine is. If a vaccine makes it past the first 2 phases, it is considered efficient. However, the exact efficiency and possible rare side effects can usually be determined only during the 3rd phase, which is the longest, most expensive, and also the most complicated phase. It includes many thousands or even tens of thousands of people of different age, gender, and health status being given the vaccine. Their condition is closely monitored for a longer time, together with a control group, to see how many people are infected in the different groups and how many of them become ill. We can have a precise result about the efficiency of the vaccine by the end of the 3rd phase, after comparing the data on infections in the vaccinated and the control groups. Additionally, as in every phase, potential side effects are also examined. This is because side effects vary from person to person and depend, among others, on the health status of the vaccinated person. Side effects include minor as well as adverse reactions to the vaccine. Minor side effects or reactions are common after vaccines and therefore can be expected. These are not pathological and do not last for long. Adverse reactions to vaccines form if the body of the vaccinated person reacts in an unexpected, unusual, negative way to a component in the vaccine. This is a pathological condition. Even during mass vaccination, not everyone experiences minor side effects, while adverse reactions in the case of a safe vaccine are orders of magnitude rarer than the serious adverse reactions or deaths that can occur during the illnesses caused by the pathogen. A vaccine is approved only if experts of various areas have found everything in order during the 3 phases of clinical trials, and if every step can be verified and is well documented. Only then can the mass production and distribution of the vaccine start, as well as its strictly controlled follow-up. Safety is paramount during the approval of vaccines, so don't believe those who would discourage you from taking vaccines using various pseudoscientific explanations. If enough people are vaccinated against a disease and the protection of those who have recovered from the illness is also added, then so-called herd immunity has been achieved. This means a community is completely protected against the pathogen. If vaccination reaches a large enough share, we could even completely vanquish the pandemic. In this case, the recovered and the vaccinated together can slow down, then completely prevent the further spread of the disease, thus protecting even those that cannot be vaccinated. There are certain groups of people, such as immunocompromised patients, pregnant women, or newborns, who as a rule vaccines are not tested on. Therefore, in the beginning, they are not recommended to get the vaccine. Not because it is dangerous for them, but because we cannot be certain that it is not. In the case of COVID-19, for example, pregnant women were recommended to get vaccinated only after the results of additional animal and human testing. The proportion of the population that needs to go through the illness or get the vaccine in order to reach herd immunity depends on how contagious the given pathogen is. Vaccines are one of the greatest scientific achievements, which have helped to curb or eliminate several highly infectious diseases from the face of the planet. The safest and most efficient method of stopping a pandemic is for as many people as possible to get vaccinated.
Subscribe to our channel. Don't miss out on any new episodes.